Let's talk about what's going on with the Tesla Roadster. The topless electric sports car was the vehicle that launched Tesla as a brand and set the stage for everything that we know today. And in 2017, Elon Musk revealed the next generation of Roadster as it burst into the world from the trailer of a Tesla Cybertruck. Elon promised a lot for that little car. The fastest production vehicle ever made with a 0 to 60 run in under 2 seconds and a top speed of over 250 miles per hour. The longest range ever in an electric vehicle at 620 miles per charge and sticker price of just $200,000, which is the equivalent of pennies in the world of hypercars, where the closest equivalent vehicle, a Bugatti Chiron, clocks in at $3 million. After that, Elon's ambitions for the Roadster took on a life of their own, transforming into something closer to what James Bond might receive from Q Branch, with cold gas rocket thrusters pushing the acceleration beyond the physical limitations of motors and tires, and even launching the Roadster into the air for a short hop, or maybe even a hover. There's been a lot of conversation, but very little action on the Roadster front in the years since. Tesla continued with announcing more new production vehicles, the Model Y, the Cybertruck. There was a pandemic. Elon decided Tesla was going to build android robots to save the world. The list goes on and on. It almost feels like the Roadster has entirely fallen by the wayside. And that's kind of left us wondering, will it ever get built? Or maybe the better question is, should this even be built? Is there a place in the modern world for something as outrageously excessive and unnecessary as Elon's rocket-powered Roadster? So the reason that the Roadster has suddenly come back to the top of our mind is that I remembered something Elon told Joe Rogan a couple years ago. They were talking about the Roadster and how insane it would be. Joe asked, "When are you going to make this thing?" And Elon said that he should probably do the Semi and the Cybertruck first, and then he'd get to the Roadster. Well, the Tesla Semi has begun first production and is going out to customers on December 1st. The Cybertruck has finished the engineering stage, and the company has started building out an assembly line for the pickup that is slated to be up and running midway through next year. So, does that put the Roadster next on the horizon? Well, there's a lot to consider. For one, we know to never take anything Elon says too seriously, especially when it comes to timelines. Add to that the context of the Joe Rogan experience. Somehow, Joe always gets people to say outrageous things that they'd never usually talk about in the public eye. I don't know why that is. It must be his superpower or something. Anyway, there's also the state of the world in 2022. It's very much a different place from the high-flying days of February 2021, when the line would always go up and the world was ready for a comeback into a new age of abundance. In fact, it was all downhill from there, and waiting for us at the bottom might just be an economic collapse, a third world war, and a nuclear apocalypse. So, that sucks. Luckily, the Cybertruck fits those vibes perfectly. You couldn't ask for a better vehicle in a dystopian hellscape. The low-slung top-down Roadster, not so much. All hyperbole aside, we've definitely seen Elon take this opportunity to pivot into a much more practical mindset. He's turned his attention squarely to autonomous vehicle technology driven by advanced, real-world artificial intelligence, and he's even thought ahead to pivot that development into a sentient robot worker droid that can substitute human labor and reverse the economic downturn permanently by generating unlimited capital. We've got a full video on that if you'd like to check it out, link down below. Not to mention the fact that Tesla already managed to do the fastest production car in the world, simply by upgrading the oldest vehicle platform in their catalog. The Model S Plaid delivered the speed promised by the Roadster, while still offering the convenience of 4 doors and a hatchback trunk. From what most experts have said, the Plaid Model S is already near the limit of what physics will allow, and that's why Elon introduced this idea of mounting cold gas thrusters from SpaceX to the back of his Roadster, removing tire traction from the equation, maybe even allowing for 0 to 60 in closer to 1 second. And that sounds like the most fun imaginable, but let's take a step back. Think about all of the flack that Tesla catches from the media over perceived safety concerns, mostly having to do with autopilot, and it's always due to a case of someone just not reading the instructions before using the product. Now, imagine the backlash if they released a rocket car into production. The cancel mob would be out with pitchforks and burning torches. There has never been a better time to start playing everyone's favorite video game and today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. There are many reasons to play Raid Shadow Legends, but my top 3 reasons are getting a console quality game experience in your pocket, nearly unlimited combinations with over 600 champions, and constant updates, so there is always something new. And right now, Raid's running a special promotion for Halloween. Just download Raid with my link in the description, then head to trickortreat.plarium.com, input your Raid player ID, and spin the wheel for your chance to win in-game prizes and real-life prizes such as $1,000 Amazon gift cards. This special event runs until November 5th, so hurry before it ends. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or scan my QR code here on the screen. You'll get bonuses worth $30, a free epic champion, Tyrell, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, and 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard. All this treasure will be waiting for you here in the game. So maybe the Roadster isn't practical or really socially acceptable, but could it at least give the company a significant injection of cash as their most expensive vehicle to date? Well, maybe if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot with an overly ambitious referral program. Referral programs are a great thing. They encourage word-of-mouth advertising with existing customers promoting the company's products to their friends, offering a discount to the new buyer, and pulling in a reward to the existing customer for each new sale that they generate. As with many things he does, Elon went a little extra with the rewards. For the first 5 Teslas you sell through your referral code, you get some nice perks like Tesla merch or even invitations to their corporate events and product launches. But after that, you start to unlock a price discount on the newly announced but unreleased Tesla Roadster Founders Edition, a limited run collector's item that was set to retail at $250,000. Someone at Tesla vastly underestimated the power of the internet and the rise of the Tesla influencer on YouTube and Twitter. The most popular content creators in the Tesla community pretty quickly racked up enough discounts for an entire free Roadster. The top performers even pulled in enough rewards for 2 free sports cars valued at $500,000. Checking out a list that was released in 2019, we can recognize a few names here. Looks like our fellow YouTuber Andy Sly was in the lead with 295 referrals. Now, I don't know the math off the top of my head, but I think that means he owns like 5 Roadsters, at least. Even Steady Freddy from Electrek has a couple to his name. Unfortunately, we started the Tesla space too late in the game, no Roadsters coming our way. It got so out of hand that Elon had to shut down the whole Roadster reward thing. In January 2019, he wrote on Twitter, "It's adding too much cost to the cars, especially Model 3, meaning that there's no such thing as free money. It has to come out of somewhere." In all, it looks like the first 80 to 100 Tesla Roadsters are set to be given away for free. And to be fair, people like Andy Sly on YouTube and Trevor Page on Twitter did a hell of a lot to promote and advertise for the Tesla brand in those days. So I'm not saying they don't deserve a kickback, but it does make the business side of the Roadster a lot more complicated. Funny enough, Tesla is bringing back the referral program this year, but in a format that can't be so easily leveraged by people like ourselves with a large online following. Instead of a link that can be spammed out, Tesla is creating an app-based referral system that promotes in-person referrals. you actually have to show your car to another person in real life. Full discounts on new vehicles haven't been mentioned yet, and we're not holding our breath on joining the list of Roadster recipients. Unless someone out there wants to give us one of their spare ones. Hey Andy, how you doing? You got a few coming, right? Anyway, bringing this back to reality. As much as we all love the idea of the Tesla Roadster, I can't help but feel that it's served its purpose as a prototype, and we may never see Tesla actually produce these things in any sizable quantity. At the very least, I don't expect we'll see this thing for quite a while. The world has changed so much since 2017, and Tesla just has bigger fish to fry, including finally delivering on their much more important products like the Semi and Cybertruck. And once they get through those, the next 4 projects in line would be the Tesla Bot, a robotaxi / people-moving van of some kind, a $25,000 affordable EV, or a $250,000 Tesla Roadster supercar that will basically just be a cooler-looking Model S Plaid, which is already a low-volume vehicle. So when you stack those 4 projects up against each other, it's pretty clear that the other 3 have a much more massive impact on society and Tesla's goal of accelerating us towards a sustainable future. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to our amazing Discord community. Here is our question of the week, and this was our favorite answer. And here is the meme of the week winner. Join our Discord community to participate next week through the link in the description below. We are still hopeful that the Roadster will have its day and we can return to that abundance mindset. And Andy Sly will finally get his 10 Roadsters delivered to his house and we can see some crazy Mr. Beast style video from the Tesla community where all your favorite Tesla channels gather together and the last to leave their hand on the Roadster gets to keep it. Wouldn't that be great? But all kidding aside, we don't need a Roadster right now. And if we have to wait another 5 to 10 years for it to come, I wouldn't be too bothered. But how do you feel? Let us know in the comments below if you're disappointed in Tesla's failure to produce the Roadster so far, or do you agree that maybe the Roadster is the Tesla vehicle we can all live without? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it. That is so important for getting our content out to more people. If you enjoy the content, then you'd probably also enjoy our weekly newsletter, so sign up with the link down below at theteslaspace.com. A huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters who are listed on the screen now. You help us make the best content we can, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.